Ladies and gentlemen, look, John and Mary came to Ephesus after the crucifixion. When John was in Patmos Island, Virgin Mary was on the mountain. Mary is taken to heaven 15th of August. They call it Assumption Day. And then John came back. Up on this hill, he had been built a small size house. This is where John wrote the final part of Book of Revelation. And then, at the 12th century, when Christianity was an official religion, Istanbul Emperor, he built a church here. We call it John's Basilica. And Istanbul Emperor built a church in Istanbul. I told you, Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia is the church of European land Christian. John's Basilica is the church of Anatolian Christian. What are the differences? First of all, they are coming from the same acts, but practicing the religion is different. European land Christians, they say men and women cannot pray together. That's why Hagia Sophia Church in Istanbul is 2 floors. Upper floor, women, lower floor, men. Anatolian Christians say, no, men and women can pray together. That's why church is single floor. Istanbul Christians were rich. They spent a lot of money for gold paintings of Holy Bible. Anatolian Christians were poor. They make carpets, put the pattern of Jesus on a tapestry and hang it on the wall of it. These are the differences. Ladies and gentlemen, the church is badly broken because of the earthquake. Right now, the restorations are taken care by the Turkish National Glass Company. It is at the capital of Turkey. Name is Ankara. Do you know, ancient name of Ankara is Angora. Have you heard this name, Angora? Yes. It's the world famous wool, because Angora goats are typically Turkish.
Okay.
Hadi bakalım. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a little later we will be passing by an Islamic mosque. And just to let you know how friendly people to each other, do you know what is the name of the mosque? Jesus Mosque.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Mosque. And Islam is the only religion called a member by the human voice. They call it call to prayer 5 times a day. So Muslim people pray 5 times a day. Good Muslims. Less good Muslims, they pray 1 time a week, which is Friday, holiday.
Same as Christian, huh? Once a week, Sunday.
Yeah, once a week. This is the mosque in restoration. Can you see the wall stones are ancient because they use Ephesus pieces to build up. Dönüyoruz sola, devam ediyoruz. I want to give you an extra hit which is not in the itinerary. Shall I stop the bus for a few minutes to show you Roman baths?
Yes.
Okay. Now we are at the inner streets of Silk Town. And because of Turkey is a NATO country, foreign currencies are accepted in those local cafeterias as well. Şu hanımların orada duruverelim. Sağ tarafta biraz çekiver. Take a look to your right hand side to see the Roman baths.
the baths.
This is not in your itinerary, but I love to talk about them. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Roman bath is made out of local marble, which is mostly gray color, heated by the steam. You know what the process was? If I'm a Roman man and I want to go to the bath, I go in, they give me a changing room, I fully get naked, and they give me a towel to cover, and then I lay my body on a hot platform around 30 minutes to soften my skin. An Egyptian lady comes, they wear a glove like this to rub my body to take the dead skin out. Later on, I have to take a lukewarm shower to clean it. And after a few minutes, the same woman coming to me again to give me hot olive oil massage. And the reason why we have holes on it, they were all covered by the glass to have sunlight, extra heating. If you please keep in mind this, 20 minutes later in town, I will show you a modern building, Turkish bath. You will see the similarity in between.
Okay.
Abi şurada bir de kaldırıma çıkıver.
So this is like a hammam bath.
Yes. Okay. Böyle kalalım. Ladies and gentlemen, now I want to talk to you about the Temple of Diana. You know what? One of the seven wonders of the world. Diana Temple. Do you remember I say people were coming here for pagan pilgrim? Okay. Where was it? I show you. On the right hand side, right behind the trees, there is one single marble pillar. Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Why I show you the location of it? Why I cannot show you the temple building? Because at the 18th century, that was Ottoman dynasty. In 18th century, universities, they did not have a department of archaeology. Do you know who was in charge of archaeological excavations at the 18th century? Railroad engineers. One of them from England was here. He made a deal with the Sultan. Let's say the gentleman here is Sultan. Let me shake you. He's Sultan, and I am the Englishman. I will excavate here, sir. Money I find, come to you. Marble I find, come to me. Okay?
Yeah.
Deal. Then British railroad engineer excavated. I find the money and I give it to Sultan. I find the marble and I take it to England. Today, the Diana Temple, the whole complex, is in England at the British Museum.
Oh.
That's why we can show you the place of it. And when we move, the others will see the marble pillar is not original. It's coming somewhere from Ephesus just to show you the location of the temple. All right. Hadi hareket edelim. Yeah. Look, do you see the pillar?
Still don't see
It's
it.
hidden behind the tree. The big
So if you want to see, go to England.
Yeah. It might show up. Yeah.
Keep looking. Sometimes in the middle you can see marble pillar again. There you go. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah. So it's
This is the only thing that we can show you. All right.
Diana Temple, Nika. Nika. Pillar. Marble to pillar.
Huh?
Now Randy is gonna be right. I am tempted to this town. I love it.
Can you please see what I have in my hand? iPad given by Royal Caribbean.
Oh.
They want to know what you think about me. One of you on every seat insert your cabin number and evaluate today. If you think I am not a good guide, give me 1 star. If you think I'm okay, 3. If you think I'm very good, 5. If you are not giving 5, then you just sign it. I will fill out the rest of it. Pass it to the others. Let me keep quiet for a few minutes and then I will talk about Ephesus.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stop talking, by the way. I hope you don't mind it. Take a look to the left. On the mountain, do you see the towers?
Yes.
This is where we were in the morning.
Ah.
Taksiciyi nasıl görüyor?
İyi abi. Meteoroloji yani.
By the way, our driver has been giving us a safe drive since the morning time. Let's give him an applause to say thank you, driver. Thank you. Of course, I will not ask him to stand up and say hello. The other side of the stoplight is the town, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, you see that Royal Caribbean here today. Royal Caribbean is here tomorrow and a celebrity. Why do the Royal Caribbean cruise lines are coming here often? Because the port of Kuşadası is owned by Royal Caribbean. Yeah, this is your home port in Anatolia. As a NATO country, Royal Caribbean own the port.
Very nice.
In 5 minutes, we will leave the bus. Let me give you some information about the hotel prices in this resort. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know how much is a 5-star hotel in Istanbul per couple bed and breakfast included? Approximately $400. How much is a 5-star hotel in town? Let me show you a 5-star hotel on your right hand side. There you go, this brownish building. Did you see it?
Yeah.
How much is this next to the sea? $150 US.
Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah.
And local marina make the town to become a preferable destination for the sailors on the Aegean waters. Ladies and gentlemen, Anatolian local government is charging no tax of fuel for the foreign yacht owners. They tempt, they say, come in, we give you reasonable fuel. And this is the main street of Kuşadası, ladies and gentlemen. And it's all surrounded by international cuisine as well as cafeteria or the bars. Vacationers find the town clean, by the way. Do you agree?
Yes.
It's a clean town, isn't it?
Very clean.
And this is the public beach. You can come here, beach chairs and umbrellas are free to use. So you don't have to go to a private beach club where you have to pay money. I just tell you the choices. And these are the oldest apartments of Kuşadası. They are mostly owned by the local families of the town, not the vacationers.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about the local government building with 2 floors of indoor parking? There you go, on the left. And let's see the 4-star hotels on the main road. How much is a 4-star hotel like this one? Bed and breakfast included per couple, $75 US. Actually, on top, they have an Olympic swimming pool. All right, so they still give you a swimming option. And the local government is building up a family clinic by using local brown marble. This one on the left hand side will be in the service of the people in 2 to 3 months. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know Kuşadası is a typical scooter-friendly town? People in the summer season, they use scooters. Look at the scooters.
The one in the
All the
middle.
way on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
And we have an elementary school, but because of summer break, they are using the garden as the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
And look at the scooters on your right-hand side.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, a local wealthy family, they donate their home for UNESCO for carpet weaving.
okay.
This is where we go. Look, this is the house. You see this Baroque carpets? And this used to be one of the oldest house of the family. Now we will park the bus and we will go into this old home to see this. Tell me, what is your answer when they ask you how was your tour or how is your day going?
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.